Guys? It's Corn with Scrubs for Hire. Here again, going over my regional experience I had on this past Saturday. Went to the Shreveport Regional. It was about a good 100 and some odd people, 130, something like that. I can't exactly remember. Went 5-2, playing ABC, and I'll do that deck profile later on this week. I'll go over it and say that what I like about it, what I didn't like about it, what I changed. I faced a good number of decks there. Round one, I went against Zoo, Kaiju Zodiac, and went 1-2. He just had all the Kaijus, all the answers. Pretty good deck. I mean, good, still a busted deck overall. Round two, faced Twilight Sworn, 2-0'd that. The deck's pretty, it's explosive, but as long as you have the answers to it, the trap cards, the answer to it, then the deck's really not a threat that much. Round three, I faced, what was it, Dino, True King Dino. I 2-0'd him because he couldn't stand up to Black Horn of Heaven. His conductor kept getting solemned, and his King Calamity just kept getting Black Horn of Heaven, so he couldn't really do anything. And round four, went up against True Draco Monarch. That was interesting. Fun match. I loved it. But I 2-0'd him just because ABC Dragon just kind of was a bit too much for me. And I wouldn't let him keep Domain on the field. Domain or any of his other cards. Any of his back row he couldn't keep on the field. And then round five, I went up against, I believe it was True Draco Demise. Yeah, True Draco Demise. And I 2-0'd him. I had the answer for all his cards. I didn't play much back row. The only reason why I didn't play much back row in game two, I sided out a lot of it, was because I knew that it would just get popped. If I sided in things like Typhoon and Twin Twister and Ghost Ogres, then he would just pop my back row. So I played Typhoon and I played Ghost Ogre and things like that, and popped his back row and his field spell without any worry about him hitting my back row because I don't have any. Round six, I went up against True King Dino again. I lost that match. I went 1-2, but that was a fun match against one of my homeboys, and he topped as well. And round seven, went up against Twilight Sworn again. And the funny thing about that, I maxed him twice, game one and game two. Game one, he didn't really go off that much. Gave me like 2 or 3 cards, but game two, I had Maxi again, and he said, forget it, I'm already losing, and he went all out and gave me 15 cards. I mean, he made an Omega and took one card in my hand, but he just took a Assault Core, and if he's watching this video right now, then it was a fun match, but unfortunately I had Maxi game one and two. So overall, I went 5-2 and got 13th place. I'll be doing my going over my deck like I said later on this week and explaining the good things and the bad things about it. But overall, it was great. It was a great regional. It was really hot. They didn't want to turn the AC on, so that sucked. So we were all up in there just sweating our asses off. Sucked. But, I mean, overall, it was a great experience. Seeing a lot of people from out of town, and saw a lot of folks that were from, local towns and or from the local area. And unfortunately, not all the crew got a top place, but I got 13th, and my other homeboy got 15th. The guy that I lost to. So it was really, really fun. Saw a lot of Zoo. So that's the main thing. Saw a lot of Zodiac duels there. There's a lot of Zodiac decks. Saw some Trick Stars. I didn't face one, which is good. I had a side for it, but it is bricky, like everyone says. It bricks a good bit, but once they get that burn on you and you can't do anything about it, then it's pretty much it. Saw a lot of True Draco. That was the main thing. Saw a lot of True Draco. Saw some World Chalice. Not a whole lot, but some World Chalice there. They weren't allowing the whole extra link mechanic, so that was interesting. So we saw a lot of that. A lot of Dino. A whole lot of Dino. A couple of Mermail here and there. Of course. Saw a Machina player. Machina gadget stun, like D-barriers and black horns and strikes and kaijus and slumber, all that stuff. That was kind of interesting to see. I don't know if I saw anything else besides the True Draco Monarch. That was pretty interesting. One of my homeboys running Buster Blader, Josh Kelly, he ran Buster Blader, and he won the winner match, so congrats to him as well. Other than that, it was pretty much the same decks. So it was, one guy was running Vendred. That was really cool. I don't know if he topped or not, but he did a really good job. And also, there were some people playing Pendulum Magician Zoo. So that was pretty interesting too as well. So yeah, it was a pretty fun regional overall. Like I said, I got 13th place, so I'm really happy. Got my invite to the national event. And good luck to everybody else that's going to be going to that, to regionals and YCSs this season. I might be going to YCS Dallas, probably am. I plan to go, and I'll be going to a couple more ones in Dallas and in Texas. So, and maybe some in Pearl, Mississippi if they have any. But I will be going over my deck profile later on this week, maybe Wednesday or Friday. I'll be going over it and discussing the cons and the pros and cons of the deck, and what I'm going to change about it also when Proxy Dragon comes out this Friday. So look forward to that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I was out here doing this video because we had the eclipse going on, so figured I'll go over my regional recap. But thanks so much for watching, and remember to stay scrubby and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subbed. And we'll see you on the next one.